Okay, what did I learn about selling art and growing an art business in 2020? Been at this for many, many years, and this year, something really interesting stood out to me. In fact, it's one of the most amazing things that I could even tell you today. Um, and here it is. We have totally unknown photographers. Some of them, some people might even call it, average talent, above average talent work, just not world renowned, who are outselling complete world renowned photographers that are known by many people that are in magazines and things like that, and have hundreds of thousands of Instagram followers or millions of Instagram followers and all this recognition. There's no way you would think this would happen, but they are outselling those people. And how do we know this? Because some of these people are on our platform, okay? And before you think that it might be, oh, the unknown photographer has our amazing website technology that's converting more of their visitors into buyers and all that stuff. Well, I'm referring to world renowned photographers on our platform who are using this technology and comparing them to unknown photographers who are also on our platform that are using this technology. And the only difference between the two is that the unknown photographers that are outselling them are doing the marketing all year long. They're following the marketing plan, and they have a strategy that they're following. They're executing on it. They're putting in the work, and it's just an incredible thing. I mean, you're talking about people who have less than 2,000 Instagram followers, less than 1,000 in some cases. And it just reinforces to me that marketing is everything. And I've already said this, I already have another video on it that you can watch where marketing is all that matters. It's definitely one worth watching, but it has never been more apparent to me at this time than seeing that. You would just, if I showed you these two photographers and I showed you their Instagram accounts, you would say, there's no way, this guy's probably making millions, the world renowned one. And you'd look at the other one and go, there's no way. What is he doing? Maybe 5% of what the world renowned one is. But here's the thing: is the world renowned photographers, they're not putting in the work. They've got so much already, and I think that they're used to the people that they have or the traffic that they have and all of that stuff, and they've never really. They've gotten some breaks, and they're obviously extremely good. But what I notice is they're not putting in the work. They're not really doing any marketing. Some of them have assistants they're not marketing assistants. These are not skilled marketing people. They're just assistants who are just kind of dabbling in some of the marketing tasks and trying to do it. But it's really just phoning it in. They're not doing what's supposed to be done. And so, what's interesting is that there's multiple things going on here. There's opportunities for both sides. Number one, it's just an amazing, positive, like really encouraging type of thing to know that if you actually, do the marketing right and you focus on it and you take control of your own destiny, you can do some significant business. Like, there's no doubt about it. You can punch well above your weight. You can do more as good or close or even better than world-renowned people that you're seeing, promoted and in magazines all over the place. Like, just wrap your head around that for a second. You probably never thought that was possible, and I'm here telling you that it is a fact. It is a 100% fact. And so the only thing in there is the marketing, right? That's the differentiator. And so on the other side, for the more famous, the more, successful, depends on how you define success, obviously, but the more recognized artists and photographers that are out there, this is another signal right here. Like, you could be doing dramatically better, like just unbelievably better. And obviously, if you actually did all of the marketing work and you had a really solid plan all year long, for romance marketing and taking advantage of all the biggest art selling times of the year, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, all the marketing in between that's necessary in order to build your audience and get them off your social media platforms, get them onto your email list, get them from your email list onto the social media platforms and so forth, so that you can omni-channel everything, spread your traffic around, spread your marketing around so that you can get as much of their attention as possible, whatever device they happen to be on. And when you execute on all of this properly all year round, it's really going to benefit you. So obviously, if the world renowned, or more successful artists and photographers do that, they're going to go to the next level. So they will outsell obviously the other guy. But if you're not doing it, you're not doing it. So they still do really well. Don't get me wrong, but there's still big opportunities. So it's a really amazing thing. It's like the extraction from all of it is the most important point, right? Like, what are the lessons? Get your marketing strategy and plan in order. Okay, 2020. That is the highest priority. Like, what did you do this year? How good was your marketing strategy? How good was your marketing plan, right? Did you execute all year long? Because you cannot wait until the end of the year and hope that some good things are going to happen. You got to start right away. You got to start now. You got to start at the beginning of the year, after you get past New Year's or whatever it is, and get on it and do the work all year long. Build that email list, build that traffic, get more exposure. And then just as the year goes along, keep taking more and more advantage of it, So take marketing 10 times more seriously in 2020. Like, that's the lesson. Like, you can do something. You just need to focus on the right problem. And the problem is, it's marketing. It's always marketing. So the other thing is that the people who have been doing the marketing for a couple of years now, it's another amazing thing, right? Like, the people I see that have been doing that and doing it consistently, every single year they do substantially better. Sometimes it's 100% a year better than the previous year. But the difference between year one and year two and year two and year three, it just keeps getting better and better and better. And that's not a normal thing you tend to see in artist or photography businesses, right? Like, a lot of the time there's stagnancy. People are just, they don't really sell much more one year than they did the previous year. It's all kind of a big hassle and a big question mark on, what to do, what's supposed to be, what's the best strategy, and that's the key difference is when you're following like a really good marketing plan and you know what to do and you've got a strategy 365 days a year, right? You know what to do and you know when to not do anything, when to rest, what to spend your time on, what to not, what tactics work, what tactics don't. You do all of that stuff and you're going to do better year after year after year. And so, stacking those good years, I'm seeing that as well. And it's just an amazing thing. And it's super exciting, right? It's not a normal thing in this industry to see that happening with art entrepreneurs, doing it themselves, totally controlling their own destiny, owning their own customers, no middlemen, nobody's in between. This is their business. This is, they're building collectors, they're building, really deep connections with their audience and their clientele. They're building a business that's going to last. And that's the path that they're on, and every year it just keeps getting better. And that's an amazing thing. So this is one of many lessons that I am taking away, but it is very apparent, marketing is that big abstraction here where it's just like, wow, when you're doing the right marketing, everything just falls into place. But if you're not, you're just leaving a ton on the table. Thank you.